What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your end of May reading. I apologize, these are coming out late. A girl was busy traveling and things. So I was out of the country and I meant to do these, but it just didn't happen. So here we are. Okay. I hope you guys have been having a beautiful May. Last reading, you guys had like some really good shit, right? There was like elevation happening in your relationships, possible, proposals, engagements, whatever. It was really cute energy. So I hope that, that resonated with a lot of you guys. And I hope that you guys are just really in this high flying place. But I have already pulled your cards. Not gonna lie, it feels like there's definite resistance going on. And it doesn't feel like anything in your outer world is necessarily bad. It feels like you guys are doing kind of like a lot of internal purging still. Interesting, we go from Aries season, which is the I am, to Taurus season, which is the I have, to Gemini season is what we're going into, which is the I know. I feel like Taurus season really kind of forced you guys, and a lot of people, it's just the energy of it, to really look at the things we value. Like, what is it I value? In terms of money, in terms of relationships, in terms of, the different dynamics in your life. It doesn't matter what it is. It's all about value. And so with this has raised some questions for you guys. And honestly, I feel like in a lot of cases raised some fears. I want you guys to be encouraged this month and really be nice to yourself. Really be easy on yourself. This has been a month. Actually, I feel like I've been talking to a lot of the signs this second half of the month about obligation and the difference between doing things because you want to do them and you feel passionate about doing them and they are yours to do versus you feeling obligated to do them because either you feel obligated to fix other people's shit or you feel obligated to have your life look a certain way, the expectations that people place on us, whatever the case is. But I feel like that's a really big question for you and actually a lot of people right now. I think it's just kind of the energy. You guys pulled the cheetah card, which is great. The cheetah card is, it's that solar force. It's action. It's fire. It's going. It's fast. It's beautiful energy. But the thing is, whenever we get out of balance, and we have that card, it's like it really forces us to look at why our motives behind why it is that we're doing stuff, because the cheetah moves so fiercely and so fast because they have that passion and that drive within them for whatever the thing is. But if we lose sight of that or we don't have that passion anymore, it really requires us to ask, okay, well, what is my why? What is my why? Why am I doing this? Again, going back to, is it obligation? Is it out of love? Is it like, what are the things? So I feel like there's a lot of thinking going around in your beautiful minds right now. Again, be easy on yourself. Now, I did pick up this deck of cards called Empowering Questions, which has been just great. I really like using these. This is the first time I'm using them in reads. But I think they're beneficial because I think it's important to whenever we are, sometimes whenever we're like trying to find a solution to a problem, we're thinking about it the wrong way. And so my intention of pulling these for you guys and for everyone else was like, okay, what does Aquarius need to be focused on? What is the real questions that they need to be asking at this time that's going to help them overall feel abundant and confident to move forward in whichever ways that they need to for their highest good, blah, 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 right? So you guys pulled a really interesting card. I think this is a really good question that we all need to ask ourselves often, especially we're in a place of feeling stuck or lost or confused or whatever, okay? So it says, would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? What? Like, this is a really great question. I don't think we always, sometimes I don't think we realize sometimes we're like really mean to ourselves. And, sometimes when we do realize, we can try to like, oh, I was just joking, but it's like, no, why are you thinking that in the beginning, right? It's a really good question to really kind of sit and focus and ponder on, especially right now for those of you guys who are feeling a little stuck, right? And really, I just feel like this stuck feeling comes from fear. I feel like it comes from past experiences of things that have gone wrong and you guys not wanting to go down that road. I feel like you guys have some beautiful things in front of you and it's almost like you're getting a little gun shy, like, ooh, it's going to be taken away from me, or no, this is too good to be true, that kind of thing. And again, that's been kind of the energy with a few of the signs this end of the month. And just stay encouraged. Bottom of the deck energy, you have that Nine of Swords. So again, it's really important to use your powerful mind for the good, right? Be mindful of what the things that you're saying to yourself. Be mindful of how you're speaking to yourself. Be fair. You know what I mean? Some of you guys might be having some restless nights, and that's something to look into, and like, you know, maybe do some night meditations where you go to sleep, or like put on. I've been putting on, you know, YouTube has like a million like different meditations and stuff that you can listen to while you sleep. And for me, like I've been waking up like a little bit more fresh. That might help you guys. Again, I think this comes from a place of fear, especially in terms of things that have happened before in the past. This Five of Cups, it's like feeling guilt or feeling like a sense of loss, or just not really wanting to go back to that. I feel like that's kind of what's kind of got you guys a little shook, because honestly, I feel like things aren't bad. I just feel like we're just a little like topsy-turvy. There might be a lot of highs and lows this month in terms of how confident you're feeling about yourself and what it is that you're doing. Okay. So you guys start out Two of Cups, beautiful. Death card, and Two of Swords. Two twos. Interesting. Cups, emotions, swords, thoughts, right? And then the Death card, which I think that really ties into the full moon for you guys. We just had the full moon in Scorpio. And like everyone else, I think you guys are really trying to really be discerning in what it is that you have in your lives and the things that you need to kind of shut out of your lives. I feel like there's old patterns ending, but within that, there's still moments where you're kind of unsure. Now, Two of Cups, I feel like a lot of you guys have come into a great connection with something, but again, it feels like there's this underlying fear there of like, ooh, is this really true? Is this possible for me? Is this what I want, perhaps? Yeah, it feels like Three of Swords. Yeah, but I don't feel like that Three of Swords is really like a present energy. I feel like it's like something that's happened in the past, but you guys are thinking about it a lot. With that Hermit card, it's the bottom of the deck right now. You guys are probably spending a lot of time alone, maybe being a little bit more detached from people, and that's okay. I would say make sure that you're just communicating with people, especially if you're in a relationship, because you wouldn't want them to think that you are not interested or now being standoffish, because it almost feels like a drastic energy of, you know, just kind of like, ooh, I don't know. That really, it feels like fear. There's a lot of fear. And it's funny because I feel like that's kind of a thing with air signs right now. Anyways, Libra in some ways have some things they need to tackle with fear. And Gemini, it's like they've got some fear things they've got to tackle too. So that might be helpful to watch those readings as well. I feel like you guys are coming into a place where you're doing good work and working on yourselves, especially in terms of like personal advancement. You guys got the Eight of Pentacles that's clarifying the Death card. So that's really beautiful work ahead. Some of you guys may have been changing or may have changed careers, maybe going into a different direction in terms of money and how you make your money. But overall, this is good work. So, and with that good work, you know, whatever problems I have, I'm going to continue to have them for life. It's like, those are my problems, right? It's like alcoholics. Alcoholics don't, you know, go to AA and stop drinking for, you know, a year or whatever, and they're not alcoholics anymore. No, that's their fucking Achilles heel. That's their problem, right? It's like, whatever, it's something they have to keep working on. You know, sobriety is like a whole, it's a lifetime thing. Same thing with whatever issues you have with yourself. So again, I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of work. I've been telling you, Aquarius, like, I've been really proud of you. I feel like you guys have been opening up more, allowing yourselves to be vulnerable more, allowing yourselves to just really have the things that you want, without feeling silly about it. But with that, there are times, of course, there's peaks and valleys, you know, highs and lows of, you know, moments where we go and we still question. And I kind of feel like we're that Two of Swords, that's where that Two of Swords comes in. Now, Two of Swords energy is all about needing to make a decision, yes, right? Now, this can have to do with love. This can have to do with career. Now, the Emperor card just flew out, so that's cool. What I do like about this clarifying the Two of Swords is I feel like you guys are going to take charge. I feel like you guys are going through a moment of pause, which is fine. Some of you guys may have clammed up in a way, again, based on fear, because this Two of Swords person, they are blocking themselves. You know, they've got their arms over their heart, so their heart is blocked. They've got their eyes shown or blindfolded, so they can't see. It's like they cannot see. It is a moment of being stuck, right? But I feel like with this Emperor card kind of clarifying it, I feel like you guys are going to come out of this, right? Ooh, yeah. And then bottom of the deck right now is Magician, the beautiful Lisa Bonet. So I do feel like you guys are going to come out of this funk if you've been feeling a little weird. I just feel like there's a lot of major shifts. For some of you, again, it's cutting out old bad patterns and like really doing that. Some of you guys, I think you're shifting in your career. And just in your personal development, which is really, really beautiful thing. Now, next row of cords. High Priestess, Hermit, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You guys have 3 twos with the Two of Cups, Two of Swords, High Priestess. High Priestess energy is all about that watery, you know, energy. It's all about, you know, intuition, divine feminine energy. It could be things being kept from you. It could be secrets. We see that she is sitting in front of this veil, and we can't really see what's going on with that. Some of you guys might feel or fear that people are keeping things from you. Seven of Swords, yes. There's a fear that someone's keeping something from you. And you know what? They just might be. And that might be what you've been having to cut out with this Death card. Because the Seven of Swords is an energy of, it can be a cheat, it can be a thief, it can be like all those terrible things, but it's also like self-sabotage. But excuse me, you have this in your environment placing. So I feel like you guys feel like there's something not right with someone or something around you. And I really do feel like you guys are going to be spending a lot of time alone to kind of unpack that and discover that. Next, you've got that Hermit card, right? That's all about spending time in solitude, not to feel sorry for yourself and, you know, do all that shit. But it's really, ooh, shit, judgment for you guys to make a decision on how you want to move forward. Okay, so there are going to be decisions that are going to be made. I mean, we've got decisions all over the place. That Two of Swords, that Hermit card, you know, that's thinking about our future things, how we want to move forward, what is, you know, how are we going to follow our light? And with that Judgment card, that's major decisions coming about. Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck right now, clarifying. And it's funny because the Seven of Pentacles is the next card. I feel like you guys are going to be putting in work in something. And it's one of those things where you're just going to have to kind of have faith, more faith than I don't want to say than usual, but you're going to have faith, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles, this is a person who's doing work. You know, they're going about things they feel the right way. And we don't really know the outcome yet of Seven of Pentacles, right? This is still in the stages of growing things. But it's clarified by the Three of Cups. So I do feel like you guys are going to come into a great place of balance and happiness. Whatever it is that you have to cut it out, girl, boy, because it's literally for the best. Now, for some of you, it could have been some shocking news that popped up. We do have the Tower card. We do have the Tower. Pisces energy, the Lovers. Some of you guys might be walking away from something, or this could be a surprise of some of you coming together closer with someone, because you also have the Hierophant card that is clarifying that, or at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like there's a big shakeup. And ultimately, I feel like there needs to be communication. Instead of being in this stuck Nine of Swords energy, if you've got something going on, or if you feel like there's something not right, you'd be better to just communicate it and get it over with, right? Because whatever it is, it feels like you guys aren't trusting something around you, and there needs to be a decision made about it, right? There needs to be a decision made about it. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo. You could really be dealing with anybody. Virgo, I'm feeling water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let me put one more card down for that. Why did Aqua get Tower and the Lovers? There's a big bang happening, honey. Whoa. Some of you guys, now this is crazy because it came out reversed and I don't read reversals, but I do honor them when they come out. This is a 4 of Swords. Some of you guys may have been distant from someone that you were dealing with, and now all of a sudden here they are back, right? Wanting new action to be taken. Ace of Wands. Underneath that, we've got King of Cups. I'm sorry, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yeah, some of you guys, something is coming back. Something that you've taken a break from, and honestly, this break was great because it allowed you the space and then just the space to grow if you want to build this, okay? Now next you got Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Let's explore those. Queen of Wands is a very fiery, passionate energy. She don't do shit she don't want to do that she's not passionate about. Yeah. The Empress. You guys, okay, listen. I'm getting all type of messages, but for some of you guys, if there's something that's coming back from the past, it's not the same. It's coming back different. Or if you've been working on a relationship, I feel like you're noticing the changes. Again, for some of you guys, even seeing these good signs of changes, I feel like it freaks you out a little bit. But this is an opportunity to really grow something, to really nurture a relationship for a lot of you. King of Pentacles, clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. I love that. Yeah, if this is something like, let's say this is a relationship situation scenario and it's from the past, it feels like you guys are coming together to work to really build something, right? And the King of Pentacles, he's all about his money. He's all about his family. He's all about, you know, stability. He's very faithful, loyal, like great father, great husband, that type of thing. Some of you guys, something's coming back and it's coming back new and revamped, right? Some of you guys, there's something you need to look into and need to discover. I'm going to do one more card for that High Priestess and that 7 of Swords because I'm like, what is that? I don't know if this energy of feeling like somebody's keeping something from you is just you guys being paranoid in your own head, or if this is actually the case. Tower, 2 of Swords. Somebody's coming back and communicating some shit in a major way. Somebody from the past, for some of you singles, this turned into love real quick. We've got the 8 of Wands, clarifying. It feels like somebody's coming back to you guys out of the blue. They've made the decision, right? It's out of the blue. This is unexpected for some of you guys. And, you know, really use your best discernment. But some of you guys, this person seems like to have come back changed. Now, again, use your discernment because this isn't for everybody. Now, if you know you're dealing with somebody, they ain't shit, don't assume that, oh, they're coming back. No, if you know, you know. Use your discernment. You guys got great discernment. Use it. And that could be what that Death card is speaking to too, because that's in the present tense of working on something and building something that's beautiful with that 8 of Pentacles. But you've got some decisions to make on how you want to move. And that could be what's kind of plaguing you guys and kind of getting you all in your head. But remember, while you're in your head, be nice to yourself. You know, don't be doubting yourself. Don't be, you know, if someone is coming back to you with an offer that really seems sincere, don't jump in your own head and be like, but why would they do that? I'm not shit. You know, like, be kind. Because if this is something returning, it seems like they're trying to return different and trying to build something with you with this Empress card. 3 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Coming back with a passion offer. Right? You got the Lovers. Queen of Wands. Ooh, that like escalated very quickly. Okay. Now, you guys got visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Again, so being very mindful about the things that you think and the way that you speak to yourself, right? Because we're constantly in mode of manifestation, whether we're doing it on accident or on purpose. You don't want to accidentally manifest some bullshit because you're just so caught up in your head. I get it. We all get like that. But that's when you take the responsibility and do things that make you feel a little bit lighter. Because the lighter you feel, the lighter you feel, the better you feel, the better you feel, and the better it gets. Okay? Also, you guys got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of in the middle of like, woof, not really knowing, right? This Nine of Swords. But just have faith in the situation. Everything is working out the way it needs to. In the meantime, make sure that you are doing what works for you and sticking to your passions, right? Following your light and what works for you. You don't have to do anything out of obligation. Remember, that has been a big topic this month, and I just would hate for you guys to feel like you have to do something because, oh, well, that's what they want. No, don't. I don't care what anybody says. That's ridiculous. Do you, okay? And be nice to yourself. And if you guys would like a personal reading, go ahead and reach out to me. My email is she'svibeytarot@gmail.com. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.